Okay, so I'm here to discuss the our current forum for Unit 3 about scheduling, transportation, and athletic administration setting. Now, I'm currently not a teacher or educator in a school setting right now, although I do train athletes and whatnot. But when it comes to the actual athletic administration side, I do a lot of observation, specifically with my boyfriend, since he is an assistant coach for Riverside County Academy of Education. His position there, with just the time he's been there, I've been able to observe like different things, which makes it them a special case is that it's a new program. It's 8-man football, and it's only been up for say a couple of months. This is their first season, and there's a lot of things that they're not able to do, or they don't have the necessary resources as other high schools. For one, with them being just a new program, they don't have the necessary funds as you'll see some bigger high schools. Say for like facilities and equipment, facilities alone, say for when they play their own home games, they don't have their own football field. Um, and from what my boyfriend's told me, and just common sense, is that football, when you think about football, is one of the most expensive sports. Come to knowledge, helmets alone cost $250, and you have over 11 men on the field, along with second and third string. So if you just add that up, that's an expense on its own. Set aside for pads and gear and jerseys and whatnot, along even with cleats. But with that, they don't have their own facility. So when it comes to contests, it makes it hard because they do travel, transportation wise, they do travel as far as Lancaster. And when it comes to school bus transportation, it's a lot more expensive and it's just not affordable. So they do use charter buses to get to where they need to go. And usually 9 out of 10 of the time they have to work around the charter school bus scheduling. So it's very inconvenient. Secondly, back to the facilities, they don't have their own football field, so they do have to use public park sports parks, specifically in Moreno Valley. And even with that, when they do, sometimes it makes it an inconvenience when they have to play other schools. Other schools can drop out anytime because they don't have an official contract to play, so that makes it even a bigger inconvenience. But even with that being said, with it being a first year season program, a lot of financial stability needs to be made for them to be successful first and foremost. Like I said, they don't have the resources to go down the path to build their team. Along with that, without the necessary facilities and resources, they don't have the ability to recruit as like they want to. As other schools, they may have the gyms and the football fields and the different facilities that they have. They attract more athletes with say better talent. I know with my own experience with me starting off at Kaiser High School in Fontana, I moved specifically to Rancho because it was better coaching. They had a bigger name for themselves, and the facilities were really nice. So I could count on them to enable me to better my abilities to get to where I needed to be. So things like that, and just all around, just finances and funds, it's not there. And with that being said, a lot of donations need to be made. I know he said before, once the second season comes around, they're gonna be doing a lot more fundraising to get the necessary resources that they need to build a better program, just all around, and even with coaching as well. Having to pay refs, uh, having to pay the coaches, having to pay for transportation, and things like that. So all around, just finances and the issue with scheduling because they don't have the money on their side to schedule like they want to, or to get the necessary transportation that they need to get to where they need to go to compete. That's about it.